How's it going, guys? It is I, Deadly Samuel, and welcome back to Let's Translate Trails of Beginning. So last time a lot of stuff happened. We fought a really hard boss, and then Kurt's dad gave us a lecture in the hot springs, and now we're going to talk to Kurt himself. He was also standing here during the day, but that's when my recording messed up and I couldn't upload that video. This place at night, too, has an amazing view. Yeah, it depends on the day, but sometimes you can see the stars, too. Thank you so much for today, instructor. Thanks to you, I feel a lot more confident in myself. That's good, then. But you say that, you still don't look like you're fully satisfied. I mean, obviously you're worried about Oliver, but it doesn't seem to just be that. You see through everything, instructor. After training with you day after day, I was finally able to show my father some results today. Also, the Vander House has been renewed of its duty to protect the royal family, but even so, the one I decided I wanted to protect, I can no longer reach him. You mean Cedric, huh? I wonder if those rumors about him becoming an enforcer were true. Indeed. But even if that's true, I can't completely not sympathize with why he decided to do that. He was always the one being protected, and also the one being used. He was tied down by his own blood. He was tied down by his blood, his position, and even himself. He was finally set free from all those shackles binding him. You might be right. Well, even still, I'm not just gonna abandon him to his own devices. After all, I made a vow to him the last time we spoke, that I'd face him, not only as a human, but also as a rival, and also as a friend. I'm not sure when it'll be, but I will search for Cedric. And when I find him, I'm not sure what I'll be able to do, but I think I'll try and hit him with everything I'm feeling. Did I maybe say something odd? No, it's the opposite. I didn't even need to give you any advice. You just... It looks like you've already prepared yourself for what you have to do. It was the same thing with that climbing you did earlier today. I was honestly surprised by that. Well, back then I kind of lost control of myself. Just as I thought, Lord Matthias is definitely overestimating me. Even if I don't even have to do anything, everyone just gets stronger by themselves. No, that's not necessarily true. Or rather, what did you speak with Father about? Or did you speak to Father about something? Yeah, we were together alone in the bath for a while, or in the hot springs, and the bath sounds kind of personal, like more personal. And he gave me some advice that I'm thankful for. He doesn't really say much, but when he does, you can really feel how much he cares for other people. He seemed like such a strict figure at first, or at least that was my impression, but in truth, he's a really kind-hearted person. I'm surprised you managed to figure that much about him just through this small amount of time. Father, when he's not training or in a match with someone, he's actually really calm and kind. But because he's so... he doesn't say much and his expression's always so firm, he often gets misunderstood a lot. This is so cute. Apparently Kurt says, some of the kids in the neighborhood were scared of him and he got a bit depressed because of that. I'm definitely having a hard time imagining that. But also it seems to kind of fit him, I don't know. But anyway, it seems you do really respect your father, don't you, Kurt? Yes. Father is the pride of the Vanderhaus. No, my pride. I see. Alright then, we still got a bit of time until our meeting, but don't get too cold staying out here by yourself, okay? Alright then, see you later. Oh, that was such a nice scene. I really hope my recording doesn't fuck up. If it does, I'm actually taking precautions now. I'm checking the file now every time after I finish without saving. So if I do happen to have another issue, I can just re-record. Although I'd rather not have to do that, but better safe than sorry. No. I mean, last time it didn't really matter, I don't think. Because it wasn't really anything big. Claire's on the phone. Who is she calling? She seems to be talking about job-related stuff, but should I just wait here for the meeting to start? Yeah, I guess we will. So our chapter with Rean still isn't over. I'm kind of glad, because if it just ended with that conversation with Kurt, that would have made a very small or a very short video. Everyone. Please stay calm and listen. Oh. Oh. Today, the re-independence signing ceremony held in Crossbell met with an attack. And Crossbell has been once again occupied by a certain force. Crossbell's been occupied again? No way. Oh no, poor Yuna. Yeah, I kind of just completely forgot about that with all that was going on here. But yeah, I guess since it's nighttime, that would have already happened now. Yuna. Do you want to go ahead and rest in your room before us? Sorry about that, you two. It was just so sudden. It took me a little time to kind of process it, you know? But I'm fine. I've got to get into gear. Oops. What happened there? Oh, what the hell? That was weird. I didn't actually skip anything, it seems. Maybe that was like a glitch with the text, because I swear I didn't press any buttons. He just says Yuna. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have been more considerate and told you in a bit of a slower manner. Oh no, it's fine. I understand why you said it like that. More than that though, please tell us the specifics of what happened. Who are the people that invaded Crossbell again? Lieutenant Claire, can I ask this of you too? Of course. I've already reported this to His Lordship Matthias, but at 2 o'clock the re-independence ceremony, in the middle of that, Rufus Albrea and his guard force that he was leading attacked the town square where it was happening. Rufus? But that guy's meant to be captured, right? Actually, the truth is... Oh my god. They escaped. Last night, Rufus and the guys that were under him, the guard force, or the Aishitai as I used to call them, they all escaped the Aurochs Fort together. In order to make sure in order to not cause any panic for today's signing ceremony, we were cautious, but we made sure that no information was leaked about it. And now it's turned into the worst case scenario. So he broke out last night, and then the next day he's in Crossbell attacking the signing ceremony? Wait, isn't that kind of like way too efficient for him? It definitely seems like this was all planned in advance. Actually, what happened with Lloyd? That's right, they were meant to be guarding the town square, weren't they? Unfortunately, I haven't got any information about the special support section. Of course, I believe they put up a resistance, but no way. Anyway, we have to just trust that they're okay. Well, that Randolph guy's with them, so I doubt they'll be taken down so easily. Yeah, if it's them, I'm sure they'll be okay. And by the way, Claire, what happened after the attack? After that, they repelled the garrison and took over almost the entirety of Crossbell. And him, Rufus Alberea, named himself as the ruler and declared the birth of the United Country of Crossbell. The United Country of Crossbell. So he's the ruler of that? It seems he really wants to just completely rule Crossbell again. There's no way anyone would recognize or would be okay with that. Of course. Naturally, the Imperial government and the royal family have nothing to do with this incident at all. Everything is everything he planned on his own. But why? Why would he do this all of a sudden? Lieutenant Claire, do you have any idea what Rufus could be after? I'm really sorry, I can't be of more use. I have no clue. He surrendered himself. As the leader of the Ironblood children, I shall bear the consequences of the Chancellor's actions. In order to put an end to this conflict, and also resolve the problem with Crossbell in a better way. For us who are left behind, each of us must do everything we can to make it up to him who has now passed. At least, I didn't think he was lying back then. Well, enough about him. What's going on with Crossbell right now? I'm also worried about how the neighboring countries are taking this. As of right now, the guard force that are wearing a black uniform are blocking off every route leading into Crossbell. For right now, the Empire and the Republic are just watching. It makes sense why the Empire would want to not get too involved with Crossbell after the Great War just happened, but isn't it a bit strange that the Republic's being so cautious? Both countries attacked pretty quickly, without hesitation, 3 years ago when the Independent Nation event happened, and lost a lot of their forces because of the Ions and the Zero Treasure, or the Great Treasure of Zero, however you pronounce that, say it, whatever. So that's probably why they're hesitating. There's probably other reasons too, but because of all that, the Empire got into a civil war, and the Republic had a lot of economic problems too. They probably deemed this as a similar type of situation and decided this time they wanted to just watch. But this situation can't go on for very long, or hasn't gone on for very long. That's right, this stalemate won't, or is completely temporary, or should be completely temporary. I don't really want to imagine what Calvert are going to do now that they've been raising their troops all this time, or whatever. As of right now, all of our communications to Crossbell have been severed, so All we understand right now is that, what I just told you. I'm sorry, Yuna. I couldn't get any information regarding your family. It's fine. I'm a bit relieved after hearing what you just had to say then. Though they're occupying it, I don't think there's much of a chance they'll hurt innocent civilians. I think what I'm more worried about than them are the ones that are gonna fight against them. Lloyd, I wonder, and the Special Support Section, what are they doing right now? And also, Crossbell, yeah, Alisa and Marcus and Toran, those people are there too. As representatives of Rhineford, Alisa and Sharon, and as representative of Thor's, Toa, and also Marcus is there to inspect. As representatives from the Empire, they should have been attending the signing ceremony. So to put it in other words, it wouldn't be strange if Rufus's lot would go after them. Yeah, in fact, I think it would be weird if they didn't go after them. So basically we can't let this Rufus guy off the hook still, huh? I mean, I thought that would be pretty obvious, but we got a different job right now. I said this earlier, but I think Lloyd and the others will be fine. They've been faced with so many hardships over and over, and each time they've gotten through it. Alisa and the others too, and also Lloyd. I'd bet anything that they're doing their best right now, in their own ways, to try and solve this situation. That's right. Anyway, let's just believe in them for now. Looks like you were able to share your information about the Crossbell case, weren't you? This is Matthias. Wow, he doesn't even need to use his hands to open the door. His presence just opens it for him. Okay then, Lieutenant Revelt. I'd like for you to tell me about a different incident. Father? What do you mean a different incident? Yes, about that. I have a video message that has been sent by the Information Bureau just a minute ago. It's not directly related to the incident in Crossbell, however. I think it would be best for not only Lord Matthias, but also for everyone in Class 7 to see this too. A video message, huh? My name is C. I am the leader of the Reborn Imperial Liberation Front. That cursed Ironblood Chancellor has fallen, and finally peace was about to return to the Empire. However, someone who has appeared, who has been contaminated by that man's way of thinking, and is trying to create a unified country of all things. To the ones who approve of this, and to the legislators who were not aware of this planning, who lived carefree all this time. My reborn Imperial Liberation Front will bring the hammer down upon you. To start with, the foolish prince. Along with his wings, all have been shackled in chains. My next target is the sludge that precipitates the Vermilion capital. Be ready and waiting. Oh my. So they finally come out, the guy that kidnapped the prince. And see, that's... I feel like I've heard that somewhere. C is the leader of the terrorist organization, the Imperial Liberation Front that opposed Osborn. His true identity was masquerading as a student of Thor's and acting in the shadows. Everyone, you know him well. Crow Armbrust. Yeah, that's right. I did hear about that. But yeah, there's no way it would be him. I don't think Crow would have any reason to call himself C at a time like this. And also, we saw on the trailer they were fighting each other, so it can't be him. He doesn't say that. And also, I can't imagine Crow kidnapping Oliver. So someone's pretending to be him? That is definitely the more likely possibility. Where is Crow right now? Can you get a hold of him? I've been trying since a second ago, but he's not replying. He should have been visiting his hometown of Jurai since a few days ago, but it's no use. It's the same. It's the same as with Alyssa. I can't get through to him. Did something happen in Jurai? Recently there's been movement of trying to become independent. So there's been a lot of opposition over there. It's not hard to imagine he was caught up in some kind of trouble. Well, it is Crow after all. Even if something did happen, that guy would definitely be fine and sorted out. Well, that guy was a schemer after all. But rather than that, that message's contents. Whoever is hiding under that mask, I think it would be safe to see this guy as the perpetrator who kidnapped the prince. And it also seems that he's against Rufus's group too. However, when we think about the timing that His Highness was kidnapped, it seems that he foresaw this this reoccupation of Crossbell during the independence ceremony. Indeed, that is really mysterious in its own way. But either way, we need to find out where this guy is. I think what we can use as a clue would be the message's final words. Yeah, the Vermilion capital. The sludge that whatever that word is. I don't actually know it. I just looked it up in a dictionary. The slime that something's in the Vermilion capital. It's very poetic. He must mean people, since he seems to be going after people targets. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, it looks like we got our next route unlocked, maybe. The princess kidnapping and C's reveal. I mean, we don't know anything right now, but either way, we gotta have a meeting with the old Class 7 tomorrow. We've gotta figure out what everyone is doing and do our best to resolve this. That's... Oh, no way. Wait, what? Is he looking out the window? I thought he was gonna see the radio there and put on Abin time. Poor Yuna. It is March, but it's still really cold outside. And around here, there's a lot of snow remaining. Aww. Rean, why are you here? When I looked out the window, I could sense someone's presence. It's also pretty late, so I got worried and came to see you. You're too unfair when you do stuff like that. Oh, I guess she means his ability to sense people is unfair. And he's saying, well, if it comes in handy at times like this, then I think it was worth getting. So, why are you sitting next to me? Didn't you come to take me back? This isn't the Thor's dormitories anymore. There's no curfew I have to stick by. Even if you wanna stay up late, it doesn't really concern me. Is it okay if you just say stuff like that? Occasionally. You're not gonna ask me anything, are you? True. It's because I feel like this time it is your problem after all. That's... You trying to say that I'm going overboard? I'm trying too hard? So you do understand. Of course I understand that much. But Crossbell, it's been exposed to danger too many times by now. Every time it happens, I lose control of myself and make everyone worry. But I don't want to cause people trouble any more than I do. So I kind of have to push myself, you know? I get what you're trying to say, Yuna, but... But even so, everyone around you, they want you to rely on them, or... Kurt, Altina, Muse and Ash even, and even me. After all, if you were in the opposite situation, or on the opposite side, you'd want to help everyone else, wouldn't you? That's... I mean, I guess so, but... Wait a sec, I could say those words right back to you. I mean, maybe we're a bit unreliable for you to talk to us about stuff like that, but... I mean, I don't think that's true, but... Well, I mean, that just goes to show how far I still have to go, you know? Being honest and relying on people, having them console you, and then getting back on your feet. And then taking another step forward with them. That's also what friends are for, right? Even if you have to repeat that a bunch of times, no one will think you're weak for it. Then, instructor. Huh? Is it okay if I rely on you, instructor? Of course. Aww. Everyone did their best. They really did their best, and even so... Why? Why do we have to have that thing we worked so hard to get back stolen from us like this? Our freedom, our pride, our dreams. Stop stealing from us. Aw. Are you okay now? Yes. Actually, as soon as I got calm, I started to feel really embarrassed. Alright, I'll be fine from now on, okay? No matter how many times they steal from us, all we have to do is steal it back. That's exactly right. Alright, it's pretty late, so I think I'll head back first, okay? And thanks for the coat. Don't you go getting too cold, okay? Got it. Good night, Yuna. Okay then, I should head back to my room too. Today really was a long day. Yep. And that's the end of Rean's route. Or at least the first one. Whew. That was pretty insane. I really liked how they did that at the end there. Where they told everyone what happened and then suddenly C jumps into the picture. Oh my god. This game is just... It's piling on the cool moments or whatever you say. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really excited for the rest of this game. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. And next time, we'll be starting C's route, which I'm very excited for. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then.